Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we're having a look at yet another wonderful mod, this time in the form of Build Your Own Vault, which is being made by user Darth Wayne, and what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is, well, the ability to create your own vault, and it is awesome. Oh, I've been having a lot of fun with this thing so far, but I must point out right off the bat here, it is a little bit limited at the moment because it is still very much a work in progress. There are a couple of bugs that are, sort of inherent in the system at the moment, most of which probably won't be able to be fixed until the official creation kit comes out for Fallout 4. So until then, some of the bugs you're going to see here today probably won't be fixed, but nonetheless, it is still really fun to play around with this mod and just build your own custom vaults. So, how do you build a vault, you may be asking? Well, it's pretty simple. All you need to do is find a nice open area and open up your workshop mode, and in the special tab, you will find two new items. The first being the vault entrance here, which will just plop down right here. Excellent. And then, besides the vault entrance, we have the vault elevator, and that just goes right into the center there, and bam, we now have our own custom vault here in Sanctuary Hills. And I need to point out something else here. You can only have a vault in certain settlements. You can't just go around building vaults everywhere you'd like. At the moment, only 5 settlements have the ability to build a vault within them, the first of which, of course, being here in Sanctuary Hills. Also, the Red Rocket is available to build a vault in, as well as Spectacle Island, the Starlight Drive-In, and, of course, the castle. So again, at the moment, only 5 settlements you can build the vault in, but once you do, it's pretty simple. You just stand on the elevator, which of course will always and forever say Vault 111, and you just hit the activate key, where we'll then be brought into a loading screen and take it into the bowels of the earth so that we have our own vault. And here we are brought into this pre-created, pre-designed little vault entrance, because I mean, well, you can't really do a whole lot of extra design to it. And yes, we have our vault, which again, besides the Vault 111 elevator upstairs that we had, we also have this Vault 114 here. Hopefully in the future we'll be able to change the number. That would be quite cool, but I have no idea if that's going to happen or not. Now, as for this pre-made area, of course, once again, the elevator section, the actual vault doors section, we then have this door that goes out into nothingness, which is where you will actually begin to build your vault out from. And then we also have, if we go through these doors here, and then through this one, we have this little room with the workshop, and that is all you have to work with to start. So let's actually turn on my lights so we can see things a bit better, and go in here and actually show you what all you can build. So if we bring back the workshop again, oh, I'm pressing the wrong key, there we go, there's the right one. You'll notice we have all the same old stuff. For any settlement, we can build furniture, decorations, power, and of course our crafting stations, but where things are different is in structures. This has changed dramatically. Now, we have 3 sections in here: the structures, metal, doors, and miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is just full of totems or whatever other miscellaneous you'll have. The doors, you have only one option, a sliding vault door. Now, as for the metal structures, this is where things get quite interesting. In here, we have all of these different sections, and unfortunately, their names don't really match up with what they are. For instance, these metal floors are in fact small hallways. The metal walls are large hallways. The metal roofs are small rooms. The metal stairs are large rooms, and finally, miscellaneous is where you will find free stairs and bridges. And yeah, that's what you got in here. I actually really do like these stairs, etc. Oh yes, and the railings, those are quite important as well. But yes, this is all of your various options, so let's quickly just go through the pieces you have. Now, in the small hallways, we have this lovely hallway end piece here, a just generic hallway. We have this corner piece, a sort of three-way crossing piece, a four-way crossing piece. We then have a set of stairs, always useful, another just sort of generic hallway section with 3 openings, and another sort of cross section, just of slightly different design for these two compared to the others that we had over here. Now, the next section in the large hallways, ooh, boy, we're may have to back up a little bit more for these. There we go. They are supposed to be large hallways, so here we go. We have the hallway end piece, another hallway end, this one without a door. The previous one had a door at the end. We then have this sort of corner large hallway, just a sort of through main hallway, a hallway with a side door, and a hallway with 2 doors on either side. For the next section, which of course is small rooms. Now these are small rooms which you'll have to build, they aren't prefabs. So we've got this section with a door, this section which is just wall, another alternative section with just wall, just with that nice indentation, another wall oh actually this is supposed to be a corner section, never mind, another kind of corner section, there we go, a wall, and then a floor and ceiling for the center bits of the room. Now next is the large room pieces, and we have our doorway here, a transition to small hallway, a generic wall, a smaller generic wall, a corner piece, another corner piece, but this one with connection points to continue out building, a bottom doorway, a bottom wall, a corner bottom with a pole, I guess, there. We then have a middle piece wall, a corner middle piece, a small corner mid piece, and of course the wall ceiling bit. So you'll build up so you could have multi-story rooms, corner top, another corner top, and then floor and ceiling pieces, just in different various designs and sizes. And of course, finally, the miscellaneous stairways, railings, and bridges. We've got this oh, actually, we're not at the start. There we go, a sort of entrance to a bridge or stairs. We then have this set of stairs, a slightly different set of stairs, a lovely bridge, and then a whole variety of railings. And those are all of the different parts that we have available to us. And with them, you can build fun things. Let's actually just sort of start building some stuff here. So, of course, we need to rotate this around, and hopefully it connects. There we are. Now, one of the slight bugs with this at the moment is sometimes the colliders don't work after you build them immediately. It may take them a little bit for them actually to take hold. So sometimes you'll build a piece and then you'll fall straight through the floor. Don't worry though, if you do fall, which we'll just go ahead and do now, it'll take it a couple of seconds for it to realize, or for the game to realize you've fallen, and eventually it will teleport us back to the beginning. Oh, wait for it. It's beginning to happen. Waiting. Usually goes much more quickly than this. We are falling quite a ways. Quite a ways. And there we go, we are outside the buildable area, and we should be teleported back. There we go, excellent. That took a little bit longer than I was expecting. But yes, we are good to go. Now back into workshop mode. Again, I keep pressing the wrong darn key. And actually, I don't want that section. Let's just scrap you. And then build a, nice little corner doorway section here. Excellent. And then we'll cap it off with an end piece. There we go. And we've got, just a nice wide hallway with 2 lovely entrances here, which we can then build off of. So let's build a little doorway into this room here. Excellent. And from this position, we will... Actually, I think I may have built the wrong door. Yes, this is the door I in fact wanted. To heck with that one. Let's go here, because I want to build a tall room. There we go. Sometimes the attachment points can be a bit finicky, but overall they do work most of the time. And I'm just going to build a small little room here. That's going to be tall. Build it 2 stories. Come on, attach. There we are. Beautiful. All right, rotate a bit more. Excellent. Yes, again, it can be very finicky to build these things sometimes because you are kind of working in awkward positions, but overall, it ends up working quite nicely. So let's actually just build a 2-story room in here. So we'll attach... Oh boy, it's not wanting to attach now. Like I said, some parts can be a bit finicky, but given enough time, you can build some quite interesting structures. Why are you not clicking, though? There we go, that one clicked. Now, perhaps we can get to this one. Ah, excellent. We're good to go. Just had to start it off with that one piece. Excellent. And then finally... this one here. Very good. We've got a nice little 2-story room. Always fun. And then off of, say, this hallway over here, we'll just build off more hallway. Actually, I believe I need the door one first, don't I? Oh, come on. Click. Click, click, click. Oh, that one's not wanting to cooperate. Like I said, this can happen. Sometimes the attachment points don't work. Now, I've discovered that you just, most of the time, just need to move around a lot and it'll eventually work. Sometimes I have had to actually exit out of workshop mode and then come back into workshop mode for it to take hold again, but for the most part it usually goes pretty decently, and overall you just gotta finically move around the place to get things to attach to one another. Oh, that one might take a while, and yeah, you just kind of keep doing that until you build yourself a nice vault. Now, of course, I'm not going to sit here for an hour building a vault. I think this is actually enough to show off the various pieces that we do have, though actually let's build a completely useless door right here. There we go. Come on. Excellent. There we go. And then, what the heck, we'll build a random stairwell in here. There we are. Excellent. There is the stairs. And, yeah, you can just imagine the sort of things you can make, especially with these large room ones. You can have them multiple stories high and just make huge little arenas with this thing, and then, you know, stairs and bridges going all around them, and it's quite good. And then you can build off smaller rooms, large hallways, etc., all connecting off of this main vault door room. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can show you on this. Now, as for some of the bugs, we'll briefly talk about those, because again, not much can be done about them at the moment until the creation kit comes around. The first is settlers. You can't get them in here. Now, the mod maker is hoping to find a way to get that to work before the creation kit comes out, but for right now, you can't bring your settlers down here. You could spawn them through the console commands, but if you did, here's one of the main issues with the mod at the moment. The nav meshes for these vaults don't work too great. So if you did spawn in a random NPC, like you'll notice we don't even have dog meat in here because the nav mesh is so bad, they wouldn't be able to get around anywhere. So that will probably have to wait until the creation kit comes out. Also, sometimes collisions on these doors, etc., don't work quite right. I did mention earlier that sometimes right after you place a part, sometimes it isn't solid quite yet. It needs a second or two, and sometimes the meshes aren't in quite the right place, so you could find like a railing that's sticking out a little bit too far for the collision, and you know, things like that. So mostly minor things. The big one is the settlers. That will probably have to wait until the creation kit comes out, but until then, you can build yourself a lovely vault and decorate it with all of your furnishings and posters, etc. And of course, you can build electrical stuff in here, so we can actually go build like a generator, etc., and put lights around the place to make it nice and homey, so once your settlers can get in here in a future version, they feel right at home. But yeah, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. If you would like to check out this mod for yourself, you can take a look at the link in the description, as always. And of course, I hope that you have enjoyed this mod video and that you do come back for the next. But until then, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.